Why hello YouTube, it's time for a video. As you can see, I'm behind my drum set. There's a snare drum. But where's the top head? The top head's missing. This is gonna be a video on how to tune your snare drum. As you can see down inside there, no head. So this is your snare drum head. This is the stock head that came with this Ludwig Element 5x14 snare drum. You're going to take it and put it on top of your drum shell. Now you're going to take the rim, put that on top of there, make sure it's lined up so when you put the tension rods in, they'll go into the holes where the lugs are, or the lug casings. Now I'm going to start putting my tension rods in. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but life of a drummer. And you want to finger tighten each lug, each tension rod. You want to finger tighten them as much as you can. You tighten them as much as you can with your fingers. As you can see, I got the head on the drum. You're going to push down in the middle of the head.
Home button to the right. 1 minute, 53 seconds.
The head into position on the bearing edge of the snare drum.
Portrait.
If you don't have it on the bearing edge of the snare drum, it's going to be hard to tune. So I'm going to keep putting my tension rods in. And then finger tighten them as I put them in. I usually like to finger tighten each tension rod as I'm putting them in, just because, you know, it's quicker that way. We got the hoop on the drum. I just put the tension rods in my pocket so I don't lose them. Sorry for the crappy filming. You can probably see nothing but the top of the snare drum. Put the tension rod into the lug casing and tighten it up. Push down again in the center of the drum head. Here's what the tension rod looks like. Just a little screw. Stick it in to the hole on the rim of the snare drum. I'm doing this on the batter head because I don't feel like taking the snares off. This is an 8-lug snare drum. It came with my kit. Some snare drums have 6 lugs, some drums have 8 lugs like this one, and others they even have 10 lugs. Marching snares like Scottish pipe band snare drums, like the one that I played in that other video, have up to 12 lugs. Just imagine having to put 12 of these little tension rods in there. Oh, it fell out. This may seem like a tedious process, or very, very long process for most drummers, but as drum set players, we have to do this when we replace snare drum heads. actually going to open up the 1440
Viewfinder. Stop recording video.
rolling.
Button.
Probably see nothing but the top of my hand there, but how many lugs do we have in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're missing one lug. Our tension rod. I mean, the lugs are already installed on the snare drum, but you have to put the tension rods in there. Now, when we had the head off before, it would be a good time to clean the lugs and lube them and make sure that they work before you tune up the snare drum itself. So here's what the drum sounds like at its tension right now. So now we're actually ready to start doing the tuning of the snare drum with the drum key. So go around the snare drum, bring it up a couple of half turns on each lug. I usually like to go around the drum round and round, just going around it in a circle. A lot of people say to do like a crisscross fashion, but I don't usually prefer that. So now let's pitch match each of these lugs to make sure that we're at the same tension all the way around the drum. That one's low. I'm actually just going to bring it the rest of the way up and then pitch match it after that. This is a 5x14 snare drum, by the way. I usually like my snare high and pingy with a lot of crack to it, and a very short response from the snare wires. As you can see, we're starting to get a little bit more tension on the head. If you hear those cracking and popping noises, it's just the head stretching and getting tension. It's too high, I'm going to bring that one down. A lot of overtones. There's a lot of overtones in this, but I'm kind of a weird drummer and I love overtones in my snare drums. I like my snare really high and cracky. Get a lot of snap out of it. Push in the center of the head again. Nice and tight. This is a stock head that came with the snare drum, by the way, if I didn't already say that. So now let's pitch match. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit. There. stick here. Oh, that's a little bit loud. So let's put on the snare wires. Awesome. So that's how to put the head on and tune up your snare drum. Thank you guys for watching.